Hello, hello, and welcome to Coaching Corner with me, Tracy Forsyth. So today I want to talk about how I think change can be positively scary. So most people, I think, are scared of change. I mean, you see it when there's like a restructure at work, or lots of times people are scared of change, frightened of the unknown, and also the feeling of not being in control of what's going to happen. When I think back, I think, gosh, the most worrying times I had were when I wasn't in control of what was going to happen, didn't know. But I do think there is a way to find it positively scary. So this weekend, my husband and I dropped our eldest child off at university, and we were like happy and sad. It was like emotional. So happy that she got to go to the university she's always dreamt of, sad that we weren't going to have our baby at home with us and see her every day. And I said to her before she went, it's not too late to change your mind. You can stay home with me. And of course, she never entertained that for a second, and neither did I. And she was nervous, going off to meet new friends, living in a new city, being independent. But let's face it, staying at home with her parents forever after would be a far scarier proposition. So I do think like change often is scary, but standing still and not changing, not going through the change in the long run can be an even scarier proposition in terms of what you don't end up doing, what you miss out on, and what you don't experience. So I think it's worth it to feel the fear and do it anyway. It's worth it to know that you will be uncomfortable for a bit in an unknown territory, out of your comfort zone. But in time, it will become comfortable and familiar. It's worth it to grow, develop, and learn in life and experience new things. And if we stop and think about it, if you think about all the times that you were scared about changes that were going to happen in your life and look at where you are now, you'll realize that you faced it many times before. And I hope, are all the better for it. So the next time you're feeling scared of change, it might be helpful for you to ask yourself these three things. Number one, what is the positive in this scariness? What's on the other side of feeling scared if I get over it? Number two, what do I know I will have to go through before the scariness subsides? So for my daughter, it's just like that uncomfortable bit when you haven't made friends yet. You don't know where things are. You haven't had to do certain things before. For us on the other side, it's like, oh, we're going to have to go through a little bit of empty nest syndrome, and see what life is like without one of our children at home. So we know it's going to be, a period of change and transition. Anyway, and then number three, the third question is, what's the alternative if I don't embrace it? Yeah. What is the alternative if I don't embrace the change, don't face the change, etc.? Do I really want to be stuck in the same place forever after? And maybe sometimes you do. But I think it can be helpful to think about what's scarier. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you next week. Take care.